Well, very important that I got to see different sectors and different areas of the country because, as you say, I'm from Somerset. I know dairying pretty well. I know lowland farming very well. I haven't had as much experience, and I'll be perfectly honest, of hill farming or the arable sector in the East Anglia. So important for me to use the opportunity early on to get out, talk to people, and more importantly, listen to people as to what their issues are.
And in relation to the uplands, do you see the current support structure change in light of CAP reform?
Well, I think it's too early to say, and it'd be very silly for me to commit now to what the outcome of a negotiation that's really only just started in Brussels. So we've got to wait and see what that happens. What I will say is this: that we've got to take into account the interests of people who are farming in the less favoured areas. Recognise the fact that sometimes in marginal areas the difference between a viable undertaking and one that isn't is the payment that comes via the CAP. So whatever we do, we've got to recognise the vulnerability of some people who are working in more difficult areas of the country.
With the wheat yield down almost 15% this year, is there a kind of emergency government pot to help farmers financially at all?
No, there's no easy way of dealing with it. It is a very serious situation, and I certainly very well aware from my own area that the effect of the wet summer, when animals have not been able to be kept out, where you've got been very difficult to get grass cuts in, where you've got it'll be very difficult to drill for next year, and the price of feed is likely to go up. All of that is cumulatively going to have a big effect. We're watching it again very carefully to see if there's anything that we can be done, but I don't want to pretend that there's a big pot of money somewhere which we can simply dip into, because there isn't.